Well, let's turn now to your Sunday forecast as we take a live look this morning from App State. Looking good up there on this Sunday as you start your day. I feel like Sundays are so good for just like when you're waking up slow and you just like have a cup of coffee, you sit out on the porch and you look at the beautiful views of App State from our broadcast.
Yes, from the broadcast, or maybe you're up there. Today, though, a morning where maybe you start to trade the iced coffee for some hot coffee, and if not this morning, definitely tomorrow morning, because now that the front has started to clear the area, we have big changes on the way. Now, you saw there from App State, a lot more sunshine, but this is a look here currently from Charlotte Motor Speedway. So we're still tracking some clouds this morning as expected. Those clouds, though, kept temperatures actually even more mild overnight, but I promise you it will be cooler this afternoon, highs only reaching the mid to upper 70s. Humidity, though, already started to drop. It, of course, feels fantastic outside if you haven't gone out yet. Be sure to do so. Today's not a day where we want to stay inside, not a day where you want to do errands and chores because the weather is so fantastic. Here's your surface map right now. You can see the front has passed through the region, but still tracking some of this pesky cloud cover lingering. Now, once that breaks, that's when we start to see not just the drier air, but eventually that cooler air filtering in very quickly. As clouds at night, we know act like a blanket, keeping temperatures a little bit warmer. Once that begins to break, our temperatures again only reaching the 70s this afternoon. It will be amazing, feel fantastic as we eventually do become mostly sunny. 76 the forecast high. This is close to 10 degrees below average. So while you're probably already noticing it this morning, again, not the temperature, but the humidity. This afternoon, it's the temperature and the humidity, especially heading into tomorrow morning as well as Tuesday morning. Because as those conditions continue to drop, of course, our humidity drops and then eventually our temperatures too. It will feel like fall, not just in the morning, but in the afternoons as well. We stay that way for most of the week until we eventually do track some increasing moisture heading into Friday and Saturday. Now, the moisture increase does kind of have to do with the tropics. I'll explain here in just a second, but this is an update here, what's going on outside. We do have that area of interest in the southern Gulf of Mexico, now with the high chance of becoming a tropical depression or storm, and then two medium areas out in the central Atlantic. Again, we are 2 days away from the historical peak of hurricane season, so no surprise that things are starting to increase. So here's where that low is right now, again in the southern Gulf of Mexico. Really consistent model data, which is good, because we like when there's consistency, right? So we know where the storm is going, that this will likely, no matter if it forms or not, all that moisture is heading into the eastern side of Texas, southern Louisiana, and even parts there of Mississippi. Now notice once you get kind of past here, once it makes, again, landfall, if it's an official system, if not just rain, you can see that things start to go away a little bit. This is because it looks like this moisture gets picked up by a front and actually brings higher rain chances for a lot of the deep south. Again, doesn't necessarily mean as a tropical system, just all of that energy will likely increase our rain chances Friday and into next weekend. So some question marks again about exact timing, but we'll of course keep you updated throughout the week. Again, 2 days away from the historical peak of hurricane season, which is on September 10th. So again, we are not seeing any kind of tropical activity heading toward the Carolinas, but with tropical moisture around, that could increase our rain chances entering into the second half of the 7-day. But I mean, you just got to enjoy the sky roofing 7-day, at least for the first few days. 76 today, 50s in the morning, 80s in the afternoon, all throughout the week.